I'm actually not feeling really good. I was actually very worried about that, how and when, but girl, it's an illusion. Just stop thinking about it. It's just not true. Secret to how you become authentically popular in dating, there are often uncomfortable moments. Just stop thinking about it. It's just not true.
Welcome to my channel. Here I share interviews with inspiring people, stories of my travel adventures, and talk about business and esoterics.
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm actually not feeling really good. And on the days when I'm not feeling really good, I have several rules. I make myself look very beautiful. The worse you feel, the better you must look. I make my space very cozy. I make food slowly. I become very intentional. I meditate, and what I also love to do is to read my insights. Well, I already made a video about my insights from Bali, and this is just another part of such a video where I'll be reading from my notebook of insights, because during the last video I read only like a third of it, and right now I just need myself to hear some valuable insights I gain. I know that these thoughts will make me feel much better. I already do by making all the other things. And I received actually so many sweet comments that video was very healing, that it inspired them and many things resonated. So this one will be the same or even better. Let's just get started and fill ourselves with some amazing loving energy. Let's start. Okay, here's the first one that I really resonate right now. I made a decision to create only from love, and any other success is not interesting for me. I don't care if I will break some rules of life, of business, of Instagram, or if I'll be very different from others, and if no one will agree with me, if I will seem weird. But if it is a 100% my thing, I'm going into it fully and bravely. It is such a beautiful reminder that if you are even so afraid to launch your new project, like I launched actually a lot of things recently, from interviews to brunches to videos and so on, and every time it was scary, but I was always asking myself, is it truly my wish? Is it truly what I'm meant to do? Because I can feel it, and it is. So no matter what fears I have, no matter what's happening on the outside, I'm just doing it. I'm going all in. I don't know what will happen. I'm trusting that what my heart says is the only truth, and I really believe in that. This is a very open statement that I will share. I tend to lose myself while I'm around other people, and that disconnects me from my body because it feels unsafe to be in it. I need to be in other energies to be liked. So then I come home alone and I want to overeat to compensate this emptiness that I created by abandoning my own body. And my intention now is to tune into my body in all social situations and feel love and safety within my body. And that's, I was writing a couple of months ago, and now I feel that it has really changed. Now I prioritize my peace and my connection to myself more than anything. Like when I'm meeting with someone, if something feels uncomfortable, I'm pretty open right now about my boundary. Not always, of course, but I try to always talk to myself if I'm not feeling bad. And then also I make my home a very cozy and safe place to rejuvenate if I need it. Just express yourself, no matter how. Do what you love and share that with the world, and everything will align somehow. Because you are making a statement to the world. Here I am, look at me, this is my path, and this is what I'm doing. And that's actually the secret to how you become authentically popular, the secret how you can authentically sell on Instagram, how you can just live authentic life and easily attract what you want. You just find what you love and you start sharing how much you love it, how excited you are about that. That's actually the biggest secret to sales, actually, to whole marketing. My philosophy of marketing. Where I was actually writing insights about the fact that I'm not yet in my best energy. It was like in January, 10th of January, and I'm writing here how I want to improve myself to become more confident, more self-expressed, more to be in the state of bliss and pleasure. And you know what? I remember myself in that state. I wasn't there. But now I just look back, but now I look at myself and I'm very, very close to that version who I wanted to become just 3 months ago. This is incredible to me. The restrictions that are right now in your life are actually the key to true freedom. This is a crazy insight because in Bali I really had different sort of restrictions, actually financial restrictions, that I couldn't afford yet everything that I want. And I was actually very worried about that, like how and when, and just not accepting the situation. But once I started truly enjoying this restriction, yes, right now I just can't have it yet. Okay, I can have it now, but I will enjoy the thing that I have to the maximum. I'll get pleasure from the simplest things of life. And when I learn to actually enjoy these restrictions and be okay, sometimes not everything is available to me, sort of accept. For you, it can be a restriction that you cannot move to another city, a restriction that you cannot maybe leave some person, I don't know, whatever, but the key is just starting to get pleasure from where you currently are, and that with time this restriction will just fade away and you will be gifted this true freedom. You won't find answers in other people, but you can find different signs in other people, different impulses from what other people say, and these small triggers will help you to look within you to find the answer. This is actually the reason now I'm making interviews with inspiring people. I still understand that all answers are within myself, and I get the craziest ideas and most healing when I'm just in silence and meditating. I don't even need to read books. I actually start to understand life much better when I'm just with myself. But when you listen to other people, they're like mirroring to you what you could look inside yourself. So that's why I'm making these interviews. My intention is that every person can see some reflection in the story of someone else. This is what belief in yourself and in your business means. It is when you are okay to spend your last money on a microphone, to follow your passion, invest in it no matter what. I had so many moments in my business, especially in the past, when I invested my last money in something. Maybe it even was like a person I was hiring or some technical equipment for videos. And I was like, no, I'm again doing it. But my heart was saying, do it, it will all pay off. And it always does. In the end, you will have much more money if you just, again, follow your heart impulse. Here, I'll just read a nice insight that is with me for already a long time, but maybe it will be very relevant for you. True masterpieces are not being created in universities or corporate jobs, because in these environments your individuality is suppressed. You are forced to do by the template, to copy what others were doing, to learn about other masterpieces. You are put into frame. Your creativity is not really supported. So in university or corporate jobs, you learn and copy masterpieces of others, learn how to do masterpieces like others did. but they never really teach you or allow you to express your own unique masterpiece. Life never gives us something that we are not capable of facing. So if something bad happens in your life, it's only because you're so capable of overcoming it, healing it, and getting to your new level. People are just an expression of God. Never forget that life is just a game. To finally listen to yourself, you should distance from other people. This is actually the reason for my fast growth, because at one point I was really distracted by social media and coaches and gurus and everyone. And again, the same way I told before, I needed to go inwards to realize that there's no one out there that knows better than I do, because no one knows what my heart truly wants. When I distanced myself from everyone else, got my own answers, I could look at other resources on social media. It was completely new look and really filter out what resonates with me, and not just blindly listening to each and every one. Sometimes we are sometimes on the problem and our sight is very small. We're just looking at it and we don't see the answer, because you're looking through a very small lens. If you take off your glasses or that lens and just see the whole world, and to do that you need to relax, you need to let go, to accept the situation, you will see so many answers around. There are always infinite amount of answers to any question or to any problem. The secret to it is just relax and let go. For me, partly what means to be authentic is to be honest, and this insight is about that. I want to be fully honest in my conversations and say exactly what I think, to stop escaping uncomfortable moments. It could be in dating, there are often uncomfortable moments, and oftentimes people, instead of, for example, telling someone that, hey, I actually don't really resonate with you, I don't think we should meet, they just choose not to write anything. Within business, to openly say that you don't like something in your cooperation with a client or with your service provider. And it takes actually a lot of inner strength and inner honesty with yourself and with the world to be able to say that. So I'm really respecting those people who can look in the eyes and say the truth. And I wasn't also myself for a long time, this person, and sometimes I'm also not perfect. This is very important, because if you cannot be honest with someone else, you cannot be honest with yourself. If you don't have the courage to say the truth, you will never see truth in your life. Something always will seem false. There are so many simple things that can fulfill you and give you true happiness. I underestimated those things before, like clean, cozy space, like looking good, like just warm meal, something so simple but that reflects your care for yourself, for the environment, and understand right now I'm creating my life so that I have time for all of these things, because they are fulfilling me so much. And I'm reading these insights, and there is like one insight that keeps repeating itself about the fact that sometimes I'm writing, today I felt worry or something like that, and then the insight is that it is an illusion. So whatever negative you have, I'm writing myself here, but girl, it's an illusion. Just stop thinking about it. It's just not true. And it's actually so liberating. Like whatever you have like in your mind, your problems, it's so fake. That's just my belief. Only good things are true. Everything that makes us feel bad is just some kind of illusion, some kind of game that we just compose in our head and we're programmed to believe in. And the last one. We sometimes want to manifest the best life, to visualize our best versions, and that was my mistake for a long time, that I was just not taking into account how I feel and just putting on top this nice picture. Okay, I'm this my new version, who's like this, that, and that. If it doesn't align with you in a moment, don't fake it. Just accept that right now I'm just a human being, I'm a bit lost, I just want to feel love, and let go any visions about yourself. Let yourself be in this middle place where you're just a human being. Allow yourself just to be, and you will definitely become this new version of yours. But if your heart right now wants to stay in this just as you are, then just let yourself be who you are right now. Hope that makes sense, because it's maybe a bit difficult concept. Anyways, that is it for today. I put a bookmark in my notebook for the next video. As always, please let me know which insight resonated with you. What feelings did you get from this video? I'm very open for conversation and your feedback, because that means that I should continue doing it and shouldn't just do it by myself without camera. So have an amazing day and life, and see you in the next video. Bye.